Hello everyone, today we have new video review and this time we'll check new kit from Eduard. As usual, read full review here in the video description below, because you'll find there detailed photos and text in English and Russian. This is a new 1/48 scale aircraft in a weekend edition, which copies Fokker F1, and as you can see, that's the famous Triplane. Actually it was before the DR1 as far as I know. And now we have a chance to replicate it in a weekend edition kit. Box size here is typical for Eduard. Here you can see comparison with my hand size. We have this nice beautiful box art on the front, but there is no mention of the second marking option, and I guess, yes, it is shown on the side of the box. So as you can see, we have two marking options. One is with red cowling and one is with green cowling, which is actually shown here. This is a top opening box. And as you can see, inside there is plenty of space. All plastic frames are packed into the same plastic bag, and we're gonna check them in a second. Of course, this is a weekend edition kit, so there is no PE thread or mask set, but I guess it won't be needed for such airplane. But I mean, of course you can buy it separately if you would like to. So here is the first plastic frame. This one is dedicated to wing parts and fuselage half. Here you can see the fuselage part. Also note that front cowling section is molded as one piece element. Then we have separate ailerons, separate elevators, cockpit floor, landing gear wheels. And now we're gonna zoom in so that you can see all those parts closer. So here is the fuselage part, here is the part for the landing gear, here is the front cowling as I said before. Here you can see more of the external elements and of course wing. Now let's flip it over. Inside there are no position elements, as you can see, no cockpit detailing. I guess cockpit will be assembled separately here. Next we have another plastic frame with fuselage half. Moreover, here we have two more wings, as you can see, the middle one and also the top one. As well, here we have ailerons, which are also separate parts for the landing gear and also tail fairing. Inside again there is almost nothing. Note that both wings feature special slots for the wing struts, so that it will be easier to install those parts into the necessary place. Then we have last gray plastic frame. Note that there are no transparent parts at all. Here we have engine parts, some cockpit elements, minor elements. Also here we have propeller. There are two types of those, and some small parts like tubings, machine guns, and etc, etc. For example, here you can see cockpit wall. So let's zoom in so that you can take a closer look. Out of the box engine should be quite detailed, but of course you can also buy a resin set in order to replicate this element of the airplane. But I guess if you want to have an out of the box build, standard option should be more than enough. So those are plastic parts for this sprue. And next we have assembly manual, which is printed in form of this typical Eduard brochure. We have short history note on the first page. Then there is a parts map. Assembly process starts with a cockpit. As you can see, cockpit will be assembled separately. Next we have wings assembly. Of course you will have to do rigging. And here is a marking guide for one of the marking options, and here is the second one. Next we have decal sheet, which is packed into the separate plastic bag. There is only one decal sheet, which contains all necessary symbols. I guess that's quite understandable for two marking options. Nevertheless, here we have some interesting inclusions. For example, here you can see decals for the belts in the cockpit, and also special decals for the cowling drawings, which are present on one of the marking options which you saw on the box art. So that's all for this video review. I hope you enjoyed it. As usual, don't forget to leave your opinion here in the comment section below. And if you like this video and you want to see more video reviews like this, press the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I will see you in the next video review. Thank you for watching. Bye.